We often hear about the British Empire in one particular light, and look, history is complicated. But what if we zoomed in on just one aspect? What did the Brits actually give to the world, scientifically? It's a list so long, it's almost absurd. So today we're going to count down as many as I can remember, the monumental scientific and industrial contributions that came from this small island. This isn't about empire, it's about innovation. Let's get into it. The Industrial Revolution. They literally built the modern world. The steam engine, perfected by James Watt and others in the 1700s, broke humanity free from reliance on animal and muscle power. Modern machine tools, the precision lathe, the caliper micrometer, screw thread measurements, invented by Brits like Henry Maudslay, William Gascoigne and Joseph Whitworth. You literally can't have precision engineering without them. Mass production. Henry Bessemer's process in 1856 meant we could produce steel cheaply and at scale, and it built everything from skyscrapers to railways. And of course, Portland cement, stainless steel, and the Pilkington float glass process that makes every window pane smooth, all British. Movement and transport, how we get around. If you've ever travelled anywhere, you owe a thanks to British engineering. The railways. The first steam locomotive was built by Richard Trevithick in 1804, and the first public railway system was developed by George Stephenson of rocket fame. The modern bicycle. John Kemp Starley and the Rover safety bicycle in 1885 introduced the chain drive and equally sized wheels, the template for every bike since. The jet engine. Patented by Frank Whittle in 1930, it shrank the world overnight. A simple genius invention by Percy Shaw, the cat's eye road reflector in 1934, made night driving safer and has saved millions of lives. And let's not forget, Robert William Thompson and the pneumatic tyre, John Loudon McAdam and Edgar Hooley with tarmac roads, and even Frank Blackmore's priority rules for the traffic roundabout. Medicine and health. These inventions saved literally billions of lives. Vaccination. Edward Jenner developed the world's first vaccine for smallpox in 1796, the foundation of immunology. Antiseptics. Joseph Lister pioneered antiseptic surgery in the 1860s, realizing that cleaning instruments prevented infection. A simple decision, but a monumental leap. Antibiotics. Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin in 1928. It's arguably the single greatest life-saving discovery in history. Medical imaging. The CT scanner was invented by Godfrey Hounsfield in 1972. Ultrasound scanning was also largely developed in the UK. Physics and the fundamentals of reality. They didn't just invent things, they figured out how the universe works. The laws of motion and gravity. Sir Isaac Newton, 1687. Need I say more? Electromagnetism. James Clerk Maxwell's equations in the 1860s unified electricity and magnetism. No Maxwell, no radio, no TV, no Wi-Fi. The atom. Ernest Rutherford, albeit a New Zealander who did his best work in the UK, discovered the nucleus in 1911. J.J. Thomson, a Brit, had discovered the electron earlier on. The building blocks of matter. The proton, discovered again by Rutherford, the neutron discovered by James Chadwick, and the theory of antimatter by Paul Dirac are all British discoveries. The Higgs boson, the final piece of the Standard Model, proposed by Peter Higgs in 1964. Biology and the Code of Life. The theory of evolution by natural selection. Charles Darwin's On the Origin of Species in 1859 fundamentally changed how we see ourselves and the natural world. The structure of DNA. Discovered at Cambridge by Francis Crick and James Watson, who used crucial data from Rosalind Franklin and Maurice Wilkins in 1953. It launched the entire field of modern genetics. The digital age, from code to communication. The first programmable computer, the Colossus. Built in 1943 by Tommy Flowers to crack Nazi codes. It was a secret for decades. Underwater communications. The first transatlantic telegraph cable was laid in 1858, pioneered by British engineers. And, finally, the World Wide Web. Tim Berners-Lee invented it at CERN in 1989. He gave us the internet as we know it, and crucially, he gave it to the world for free. So, from the steam that powered the first factories to the web that connects us all, the British scientific contribution is undeniably vast. It was part of a wider Western scientific movement, but its impact is global. These inventions and discoveries saved lives, shrank the world, and built our modern reality. Now, history is never simple, but it's hard to imagine our world with its medicine, technology, and connectivity without this incredible burst of innovation from a few generations on a small island. What do you think? What's the most surprising invention on this list? Are there any that I missed out that you can think of? Or maybe you can add some context to what we've just seen. Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content, and watch out for more videos like this with other nations' inventions and their contribution to the world. Thanks for watching and see you soon.